week 2. For today, Monday, you are going to read chapters 10 through 12, page 62 to 80 in Mr. Popper's Penguins. And today you are going to start social studies. So I made, and you might have seen your siblings with these, my COVID-19 time capsule. So make sure you put your name on it. And you are going to complete this, and then I will hang on to it and then give it to you when you graduate so you can look back on what happened during this historic pandemic. So today, pick 3 pages you want to do. It doesn't matter what 3 pages. There is a couple pages that mom or dad have to help you with. In math today, we're on to symmetry. So 20 minutes of IXL, and then symmetry. So this says a rectangle is a symmetric figure because it can be folded into 2 congruent halves that fit on top of each other. Each of your folds lies along a line of symmetry. The rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry. The W at the right has only 1 line of symmetry. So this is your worksheet for today. The symmetric figures are figures that can be folded to make 2 halves that are congruent to each other. The lines that divide a symmetric figure into congruent halves are called lines of symmetry. This square has 4 lines of symmetry. If you fold the square along any of the 4 dashes, 2 halves will lie on top of each other. So they folded the square. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of symmetry. In 1 through 8, what you have to do, how many lines of symmetry does each figure have? So I already did number 1. So I have a piece of paper here, which is the same shape as this. I can fold it in half, and the 2 sides line up. They're congruent. They lay on top of each other. So that would be this line of symmetry. But I also can fold it in half the other way. They're congruent. They lie on top of each other. So that is this line of symmetry. And to figure this out, some of these you can just look at and see, but you might have to take your paper and fold it. So number 3, if you fold your paper, so the H has a line of symmetry here. But it should also have one across here. If you fold on this line, the 2 parts will lay on top of each other. So this one has 2 as well. So see if you can figure out how many lines of symmetry the rest of them have. And some of them might not have any. Number 9, how many lines of symmetry does the letter R have? So for that, it might be easier if you take a scrap piece of paper and draw a black R, and then try to fold it to see if you can get any lines of symmetry. Number 10, complete the drawing so that the figure is symmetric. So whatever you have on the left side, you're going to have to do on the right side. So this first one is half a square shaded. So I'm going to draw half the square. And then the one next to it also has that. And the square next to it is completely covered in. And then it starts to go straight down. So 1, 2 down. And then these are all colored in. And it looks like it curves in again. And this one right here will be completely covered in. And then we go straight down 2. And then it half comes in. So the left side is the same as the right. So if I took my paper and folded it, these two halves would lie on top of each other and be the same. Theology today. We're going to read on the Good Shepherd and write 3 reflections from the reading. So this is the reading. Read these 2 parts and tell me, what does it make you think of? What does it talk about? Why do you think this is included in the Bible? So 3 things you think of after you read this. Or maybe, why do you think they call it the Good Shepherd? So there's really not a right or wrong answer as long as it's your own mind processing it. If you need any more help with any of that, please let me know.